It's a RAB news, and it's me, your favorite reporter, Abdirahman Altmek. Subscribe to our channel, in YouTube channel. So I'm starting. For the first rules, I will tell you about the news. It's about in the last week. So I'm starting. Firstly, I start with horrible news. That was today. 19 years old man killed 17 school children. His name is Nicholas Cruz. He killed 17 school children in a row because firstly he killed 4 people in outside of campus and 2 people died in the hospital. Other school children killed in the school. It was in a high school campus, Portland, in Florida. It's very horrible. So, then I say you a very good news. Firstly, he was arrested by the policemen in Florida. It's very good news. So I'm continuing. Ultra-processed foods can link it to cancer. A study of 105,000 people hinted the more of such foods people ate, the greater the risk of cancer. A lot of caution is being expressed about the study, but experts say a healthy diet is the best. So I continue. Democratic Republic Congo's President Kabila's motorcade in deadly crash. 5 people have been killed following an accident involving a cement truck and the Democratic Republic of Congo. Congo's presidential motorcade. 3 soldiers and 2 civilians died as President Joseph Kabila was returning to the capital, Kinshasa. Another 11 people were injured. A presidential spokesman confirmed of AFP. The spokesman said the accident was caused in heavy rain. Also, early reports suggested speed was a factor. Witnesses told radio, in French, speed was the main cause because it was in of this accident which happened in 220 kilometers. In other words, 110 miles south of Kinshasa. Gabon's baby freed after hospital bill paid. A mother has spoken of her relief after a private clinic in Gabon finally released her baby, who has held for months over an unpaid medical bill. Baby Angel's mother told the BBC and the RAB news about her milk had run dry after being separated from the child for the first 5 months of her life. The bill, 2 million KFA, its value of Gabon. In other words, $3,610 was paid after campaign was launched on the family's behalf. President Ali Bongo was among those was contributed towards the bill. The clinic's director was arrested on Monday on baby's kidnapping charges, but charges were dropped a day after, reports BBC. Afrique Charles Stephen Mavungu from the capital Libreville. And the funny news, it was in Zurich. I think you know it's where. So I'm starting. Lost dog found 400 kilometers from home after 6 months. It's very strange, man. Last week, the family of 5 were thrilled about the dog. German Shepherd was alive, having crossed the border from Germany to Switzerland. Do you know? From Germany to Switzerland, about 400 kilometers. Rapunzel, the dog, was found in 400 kilometers. It's or 250 meters away, beside a road near Zurich. The 8-year-old pet was seriously injured, but is now recovering at an animal hospital. The Swiss paramedics were returning to Zurich in the middle of the night when they noticed a large motorless animal on the ledge of the motorway, thought to have been a big hit car. Rapunzel, now where seen, was suffering to hypothermia and almost breaking. Do you agree? About 400 kilometers in the street of Zurich, it's 250 meters away. In 6 days. In 6 days. You know? Okay, I continue. She has been treated for fractured bones and internal bleeding. Her owners, who drove down to see Rapunzel at the weekend, said the dog was skilled at opening doors as escaped to the little on 15th August. Serious conflict. It's boring. It's very boring because Syria every day conflicts with USA or Russia. Second conflict: Russians killed in US airstrikes. At least 2 Russian fighters were killed by US airstrikes in northeastern of Syria last week. The states have told to the BBC and the RAB News. BBC and RAB News. Okay. Russia hasn't confirmed the deals that were first reported by US media, saying such reports should not be treated by primary sources. The US says it killed more than 100 fighters in the strikes last week. It's frank. They trying to say a very wrong things. But Defense Secretary Jim Mattis insisted that despite the media reports, they don't gather information about Russian contractors were among in the casualties. I can't give you anything on that. We have not received it at that word at Central Command of the Pentagon. So I need to give my words to the Mudir Hassanova, our correspondent in the Almaty. She will tell to us a very good news about the Almaty's weather. So I continue my news. Faulty appliances cause 16 fires a week. 16 very big. Faulty household appliances, apparently washing machines and tumbleweeds account 60 house fires a week in this week in the UK. Only UK. It's old news to that moment, and I give my words to my friend Sipay Freimbek. He will talk to us as sport news. Good luck. Let's see Reinbeck.
Okay, Altenbeek, thank you for attention. It's me, Sipay Freimbek, and it's sport news. So we start. Manchester City have signed a French defender, Aymeric Laporte, from Athletic Bilbao for a club record fee of 57 million foot. The fee of Laporte would to win a cup for France. Takes spending by Premier League clubs this month to 252 million foot, a record for the January transfer window. The 23-year-old arrival takes City manager Pep Guardiola's spending on defenders and goalkeepers since the end of last season to 250 million pounds. So the second news is Manchester City. Manchester City's Leroy Sun has been ruled out for 6 or 7 weeks with ankle ligament damage suffered in his side's FA Cup win at Cardiff on Saturday. So this is a Germany winger, 22, was injured in a challenge by Cardiff to abandon and was substituted in the 2-0 win. So this was an incredible game. Sane has scored 11 goals and produced 14 assists for City this season. So third news, new is a celebration of the life of footballer Cesar Rodriguez has been held at the ground where he started his renewing career. The former West Bromwich Albion striker, who is widely credited with inspiring a generation of black players. He died on 14th January, aged 59. So the next news is Amir Khan threw water over Auckland Field logo on Tuesday, reacting to talk about his personal life. The pair meet in Liverpool on 21 April when British welterweight hand fights for the first time in nearly 2 years. At a pre-fight promotional event, Logreja pointed to Han's family issues and marital difficulties since losing to Canelo Alvarez in May 2016 year. The next news is when Roger Federer won back his Australian Open title a year ago, 5 years after his previous Grand Slam title. It felt like an impossible gift from the past. One final reminder of what had once been at the time when all assumed it had gone forever. So the news is ending there. We have come new news is transcribed first for Australian football as Hannah Mounsey is accepted. The Australian Football League has agreed for the first time to allow a transgender footballer to play women's football at state level. Hannah Mounsey, 28 aged, who previously played at the local level in Canberra, hopes to take to the field in the state of Victoria this season. The APL said it wanted everyone to be able to play Australian rules football. Before she began the transition in 2015 years. Mounsey played for the Australian men's handball team. The APL's decision means she can no partake in any of its affiliate leagues during the 2015 season. This is the end. Goodbye.
Hello, my name is Birke. Here is the weather. Welcome to weather forecast. Now let's see what the weather is like today. In the north of the country it's very windy and cold. There is a chance of some rain too, so don't leave home without your umbrella. The temperature is around 10 centigrade. In the east it's rainy day today. I'm afraid there may be a thunderstorm in the afternoon. The temperature is a bit higher at around 10 centigrade. In the west and the middle of the country, the weather is dry but cloudy. Goodbye.
It's me, Netflix fan, and it's RAB Talks. In this show, we will discuss with each our guest So let's start our special guest Altınbek Abdurrahmanov.
Hello, Sultan.
Hello Altınbek. Should you weather our show yet?
Do you know, I haven't got the time.
It's just joke. It's our first show. And today we talk about Bitcoin.
Bitcoin?
Altınbek, have you got Bitcoin?
No, I haven't.
If you got much money, do you buy Bitcoin?
I think if I got much money, yes, because it's very good. So, because today was the last year, it was decreased for 400 or 500% of money. Do you know? You can say it's possible. It's very bad. It was decreased in last week for 2 million tenge, but it's impossible. All the big companies are decreasing at the time at one time, but then they will increase for times. So I think we need to buy a Bitcoin.
I think it only for a moment.
No, I tell you, it not for a moment. It will decrease in this year. If you have got one Bitcoin, if you buy a Bitcoin, you will have got much money. You will be a major.
I think I need to buy Bitcoin. Goodbye.